Hi, Glenn van den Burg with Never Enough Strats. With, I think, an interesting Fender Custom Shop Stratocaster. But I have to tell you something more before I start telling about this guitar. So with purchasing, or in my case, selling Custom Shop Strats, there are some things that everybody looks at. And one of these things is the Certificate of Authenticity, the COA. Especially with some of the older Strats, they tend to get lost over time. And it's also the case with this one, the 2004 61 Custom Shop Strat, so 61 specs. The certificate got lost. And especially when you're buying this guitar via the internet and you cannot have it in your hands and feel what it's like and also have a feeling of, is this really a Custom Shop Strat, or am I being conned? So one of the things that I always do is that I take the guitar apart, which is no problem, by the way, because the Strat was designed to be able to take them apart easily, switch out the pickups, switch out the hardware, change the neck, so taking it apart is no problem at all, because of course you have to put it back together again in a good order, but that's not that difficult. And I take pictures of all the markings within the guitar. So there's always a stamp on the neck with the date. Not always it's a really good stamp. Sometimes you cannot read it really well, but there's always a stamp in the neck and other markings of the custom shop. It usually also says on the neck, not always, but usually which type of Strat you are holding. So in this one, the neck says that it is a 61 Strat. Behind the pickguard, you can also check, because in almost all custom shop Strats there are markings inside that they made with a kind of a stamp, but it makes an impression in the wood itself. So this one I think says 60s NOS, so new old stock. It also has the Custom Shop Relic stamp on the body, which doesn't say that it has to be Relic, by the way, because also the new old stocks ones also have the Relic stamp on it. There's also in the cavity for the neck, so on the body, there are also either stamps or there's imprinted Relic in it. And that's also the case on the pickguard. And if you look at this pickguard, you can see on the back that it's not the original pickguard. This is a loaded pickguard from CM Doherty, which is a small company that makes hand-wound pickups. In this case, it's a 65 model pickups that are in it. So the whole pickguard probably has been replaced, also with the pots that also have been replaced. So that's what I look for when I'm looking at a Strat. And of course you have the back of the Custom Shop logo over here. You have the serial number on the back plate. And what I also always do is I send a message to the Fender Custom Shop, our friends over there. You have the Fender customer service, and you can just ask them to send you either the shop floor traveler or the spec sheet. And you can compare the spec sheet with the guitar that you have. So in this case, this one has a 7¼ inch radius. It has a rosewood fretboard, C-shaped neck. It is a 3-tone Sunburst, which you also can see that in those days it's one of the colors that they have made. What you can also see is that the pickguard should be normal 3-color white, and this one is a mint black mint one, so a greenish one. So this one has been replaced, which is quite pretty, I would say. And if you look at this guitar, you see checking all over the body, and there's a lot of scratches and things. And So I think this one had a Relic job done aftermarket, because, well, I don't think this all happened during its lifetime, because I also have other 2004 Strats which don't have the checking on the finish. So that's what I look for, and in this case, this guitar has some alterations. So it used to be a new old stock, and now it has been reliced into a, I would say, a journeyman kind of relic. It has a new pickguard with a loaded pickguard from CM Doherty, so the original pickups are not there anymore. But it's still an excellent guitar, of course, because the body and the neck and all the hardware is all still Fender Custom Shop material. And the replacement by CM Doherty, by the way, I don't think it's a way down. Perhaps it's even a way up. Perhaps it's an improvement. I mean, the previous owner didn't do it. Probably the owner before that changed the pickups and did it because of a reason, because he liked these pickups more. Because, well, purchasing these pickups will probably cost you normally 250, maybe even 300 euros. So, but I'll let you be the judge of that. If you like this super player of a guitar from 2004. Cycling through all the possibilities and starting out with the neck pickup. Second position, neck and middle pickup. This is the 5th video I'm making, so I'm totally effing this up. All right, middle pickup. Middle and bridge pickup. And finally, for this one, the bridge pickup. All right, using the Tube Screamer with everything on 12, let's see what that sounds like. bridge pickup. Alright, that was it for this 2004 Custom Shop model, 61 model with some alterations. Used to be new old stock, but it has been reliced by a luthier somewhere in its existence. With the changed loaded pickguard with CM Doherty 65 pickups, hand wound in them. Really nice neck. It is a C-shaped neck, but it's quite thin, I would say. It's just a bit thicker than a modern C. So, really nice guitar. And of course, that is the fun thing. If the certificate is not there, it is cheaper without the certificate. And I haven't seen anyone playing a certificate in their spare time. So, and of course, if you want a certificate, take the guitar to your local custom shop dealer, let them check it out, and they can order a new certificate for you. You have to have some patience, because it can take 6 months to even longer until you will receive such a paper from the very busy custom shop in the US of A. So, that was it. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Check out all the other stuff that I'm doing. This is a 60s one. I have a video, a shootout, where I am playing 7 60s Custom Shop Strats for you to decide which one you like best. So check them out, like, subscribe, hit the bell, and for now, bye bye.